Welcome back to the channel and thank you for checking out today's video. If you're new here, this is a series where I provide you with a small list of dividend stocks each week from the Dividend Kings and Dividend Aristocrats list that are next in line to increase their dividend. Because who doesn't like a boost in passive income? I will use numbers from their past dividend increases to try to predict their new dividend amount, along with providing a few factoids on each stock mentioned. Today's video will feature 5 stocks from these high quality lists, but before we dive into those, there's 2 important things to remember. Just because all of the companies mentioned in today's video have raised their dividend for at least the last 25 years, remember, dividends are never guaranteed, and any forecasting in today's video should be taken as just that, an educated guess. And lastly, this video isn't intended to be used as investing advice. If any of the stocks mentioned in today's video intrigue you, make sure you guys do your own due diligence research to see if these stocks are right for you. But now, let's get to the content. The first company we're going to look at is Lancaster Colony Corp, stock ticker LANC. LANC is a quarterly paying dividend king in the consumer staples sector with a 1.77% forward dividend yield. Lancaster Colony has been growing and paying their dividend over the last 59 years and has a payout ratio of 58.93%. Now, let's go back in time and see how well LANC has been growing their dividend. 10 years ago, they were paying out $1.46 per share per year. 5 years ago, they were paying out $2.25 per share per year. 3 years ago, they paid out $3.65 per share per year. And 1 year ago, they paid out $3.05 per share per year. Currently, they're paying out $3.20 per share per year. So using the lowest dividend growth rate over the past 10 years, LANC has a low-end projection of $3.42. And using the highest dividend growth rate over the past 10 years, LANC has a high-end projection of $3.47. And based on the recent performance of LANC, I actually believe the next dividend raise will come in below the low end projection, so somewhere in that $3.21 to $3.41 range. LANC is expected to announce this dividend raise on November 10th. You will have until December 2nd to make your purchase in LANC to receive that dividend raise, which will be paid out on December 30th. Second company we're going to look at is Automatic Data Processing, stock ticker ADP. So ADP is a quarterly paying dividend aristocrat in the technology sector with a 1.71% forward dividend yield. ADP has been growing and paying their dividend over the last 47 years, and they have a payout ratio of 51.33%. Now we're going to see how well ADP has grown that dividend. 10 years ago, ADP was paying $1.58 per share per year. 5 years ago, they were paying out $2.28 per share per year. 3 years ago, they paid out $3.16 per share per year. And 1 year ago, they were paying out $3.72 per share per year. Currently, ADP is paying out $4.16 per share per year. And using the low end numbers, we get a low end projection of $4.56 per share per year. And using the high end numbers, we get a high end projection of $4.69 per share per year. Based on the recent performance of ADP, I actually think we're going to come in under the low end projection, so somewhere between the $4.17 and $4.55 range. ADP is expected to announce this dividend raise on November 10th, and you will have until December 9th to make your purchase to receive that raise, which will be paid out on January 2nd. Third company we're going to look at is Atmos Energy, stock ticker ATO. ATO is a quarterly paying dividend aristocrat in the utilities sector with a 2.54% forward dividend yield. ATO has been growing and paying their dividend over the last 38 years, and they have a payout ratio of 45.65%. Now, let's go back in time and see how well ATO has grown that dividend. 10 years ago, they were paying out $1.3766 per share per year. 5 years ago, they were paying out $1.82.4 per share per year. 3 years ago, they were paying out $2.15 per share per year. And 1 year ago, they were paying out $2.55 per share per year. Currently, they are paying out $2.72 per share per year. Using the low end numbers, we get a low end projection of $2.91. And using the high end numbers, we get a high end projection of $2.97. And based on the recent performance of ATO, I actually think we're going to fall within this range. So the next dividend amount should be somewhere between the $2.91 and $2.97 projections. ATO is expected to announce this dividend raise on November 10th, and you will have until November 25th to make your purchase to receive that new dividend amount, which will be paid out on December 13th. The fourth company we're going to look at is Roper Technologies, stock ticker ROP. ROP is a quarterly paying dividend aristocrat in the industrial sector with a 0.6% forward dividend yield. ROP has been growing and paying their dividend over the last 29 years, and they have a payout ratio of 15.86%. Now let's take a quick look at how ROP has grown their dividend. 10 years ago, they were paying out 55 cents per share per year. 5 years ago, they were paying out $1.40 per share per year. 3 years ago, they were paying out $1.85 per share per year. And 1 year ago, they were paying out $2.25 per share per year. Currently, ROP is paying out $2.48 per share per year. Using the low end numbers, we get a low end projection of $2.73. Using the high end numbers, we get a high end projection of $2.88. And based on the recent performance of ROP, I do believe we will fall within that $2.73 to $2.88 range. ROP is expected to announce this dividend increase on November 10th, and you will have until January 6th to make your purchase in ROP to receive that new dividend amount, which is paid out on January 24th. And the fifth company we're looking at today is Commerce Bankshares, stock ticker CBSH. So CBSH is a quarterly paying dividend king in the financial sector with a 1.5% forward dividend yield. CBSH has been growing and paying that dividend over the last 53 years with a payout ratio of 25.57%. Now we're going to look back and see how well CBSH grows that dividend. 10 years ago, they were paying out 63.06 cents per share per year. 5 years ago, they were paying out 78.73 cents per share per year. 3 years ago, they were paying out 99.04 cents per share per year. And 1 year ago, they were paying out $1.125 per share per year. And they are currently paying out $1.06 per share per year. Using the low end numbers, we get a low end projection of $1.10 per share per year. And using the high end numbers, we get a high end projection of $1.14 per share per year. And based on the recent performance of CBSH, I actually see this falling in under the low end range. So somewhere in that $1.07 to $1.09 range. CBSH is expected to announce this dividend increase on November 11th, and you will have until December 1st to make your purchase in CBSH to receive that dividend raise, which will be paid out on December 16th. If you guys wouldn't mind hitting the like button to show your support on the channel, make sure you guys subscribe and ring the bell so you guys don't miss any future dividend related content that comes out every Monday and every Friday. And then use the comment section down below the video and let me know which stock is your favorite from the stocks mentioned in today's video. If the sources I use are correct, the raises for the stocks I mentioned in last week's video have already been granted. But you still have time to watch that video, do your own research, and buy those stocks if they're right for you before that new dividend takes place. I will leave a link to that video right here. But until next time, see ya.